E te iwi, no mai ki tā tātou, patahotanga mataora atu I Rodney Green Arena ki Ahuriri Napier. No mai ki te kimu I Wānanga I te kapa Pulse, me te kapa Tairanga, ko Bridget Tunnicliffe aho. With me on the commentary desk is Cruz Tangira, kei te pehe koe.
Tēnō pai hoa, tēnō pai e mihi kawana ki a koe I tō reo Māori. Koe anō atu I tēnā tino hi kakau mo tēnei ke muhari akinei. Very excited for this game this afternoon.
Meo hoki. And especially excited to get our first glimpse of the Pulse women's team. They were absolutely gutted last year. They lost 7 of their players, only retaining 3. Some of those stalwarts have gone to play in the Australian League. So really interested to see how they go. And Cruz, in contrast, Tairanga, formerly known as the Pulse men's team, you were telling me that a lot of these guys have played together for years.
Yeah, for about 7 years this team has been together. Last year they won the National Men's Championship, the first time ever that Wellington has won the Open Men's Division. So some really exciting talent coming through in the side. No doubt those connections will be on fire this afternoon. And to be fair, this is a pre-season game for them as well because their nationals, men's nationals, is in just under 4 weeks away. So really good opportunity for their coach to kind of test out combinations this afternoon.
And so many new faces for the Pulse. So what does that mean in terms of Anna Andrews-Tasola, the coach of the Pulse? She's working with a lot of new players, including 2 imports. Ane te rangi ingoa mo te tima Pulse. We do have the Pulse lineup for you. Ko MΑORI Venta te kuru uhanga, goal shoot. Ko Emilia Ann Ignacio te tuki uhanga, the former Silver Ferns captain at goal attack. Ko Lily Gorman-Brown te kai tuki wing attack. Ko Emma Thompson te kaunuku centre. Ko Anziana Puliata te kai whakamaru wing defence. Ko Paris Mason te maru uhanga goal defence. And ko Holly Commons te kai rai goal keep. Coach Anna Andrews-Tasola. And Cruz, have you got the men's team there?
Ai, anei te kapa Tairanga, me tā rātou wahanga tēnei ahi nei. I roto I te kapa Tairanga ko Lachlan McLean te kuru uhanga, goal shoot. Ko Elliot Clark te tuki uhanga, goal attack. Ko Michael Clark te kaunuku. Ko Stefan Schwartz te kai whakamaru. Ko Kyle Owen me te kapene ko te maru uhanga me te rehei tamariki te kai ārai. And also their coach for this afternoon is Ali College.
Ngā mihi, Cruz, and we will just run through the format of this game for you today. It is going to be a 60-minute game, but instead of 4 quarters, it has been broken down into 6 segments, so 6 periods of 10 minutes. And in the first 3 segments, 1 point shooting only. In the second lot of 3 10-minute periods, the first 5 minutes will be 1 point. The second 5 minutes, 2 points are up for grabs, the super shot. And Cruz, I guess this is the time of the pre-season is where the coaches get to experiment a bit more. And I guess the idea behind having quick breaks, it means they can talk to their players and address things quickly.
Yeah, exactly. And as you mentioned, this is the first official pre-season game for the Pulse. So no doubt their head coach will want to test out those combinations. Obviously new faces as well, a few coming from South Africa, a few coming from Australia. So the perfect opportunity to test out those combinations this afternoon, likewise with the men's team as well.
What do you think it means for the Pulse to get Emilia Ann Ignacio back? I mean, she was with the Pulse from 2015 to 2020. Then she had 5 seasons at the Magic. How good is that for the Pulse?
Do you know, I'd say that's probably their biggest signing for 2026, to have someone of her calibre, her leadership, obviously captain the Silver Ferns as well. So she understands what it's like to stand up in those pressure moments and to team up with, you know, the likes of Kiana Williams when she does get out on court. Grace Southby, who's come into the squad as a training partner, potentially taking the court in the ANZ Premiership later this year. A huge gain and win for Te Kapa Pulse.
Yeah, and just a new updated rule for this year's ANZ Premiership. Netball New Zealand updated its import player rule late last year. So each franchise is able to contract up to 2 import players from overseas. Previously, it was just 1 player. And so when we look at the Pulse, Inamari Venter, she is a South African player. She's plied her trade in leagues across the world, including over in Australia and then in the UK Super League. And Lily Gorman-Brown, she last year was a New South Wales training partner in the SSN competition. Cruz, do you think it's good that they've increased that import quota to 2?
I think that's probably the way it needed to go. Potentially maybe lift that number next year or the year after, just to get, you know, those new faces into our competition, but also to increase the competition as well. You know, when you play against the same people for 10 weeks now in the ANZ Premiership, sometimes, you know, it can get a little bit familiar, but when you've got new faces coming in like the ones you just mentioned, it just increases the level of netball right throughout Aotearoa.
And Cruz, this Tairanga team are a quality side. I'm just looking at some of the names: Thompson, Matuku, Carl Owen. I mean, a lot of these players have played for the New Zealand men's team, right?
They have, and I've been very fortunate enough to team up with a lot of these players as well. You know, for me, they are setting the standard of men's netball here in Aotearoa at the moment. As mentioned, they won the national championship last year, but just the work that they're doing behind the scenes, and that's been led by their coach, Ellie College. She's done a fantastic job of kind of creating a unit within this team and that real sense of purpose, and it's showing what they're doing out on court.
And last year we saw the introduction of the 2-point shot, I guess, following in the footsteps of the Australian League. And it's interesting now, the UK League also adopted that last year. And I think even now the South African League has the 2-point shot. How do you think it was received last year in the ANZ Premiership?
I think it was received well, but I do want to ask you a question, Bridget. As you mentioned, you know, competitions around the world are introducing this new rule. Do you think we will see that at the World Champs? Obviously, it's next year in Sydney, 2027. How do you think kind of the layout or the traditional style of game of netball is going with this new 2-point shot?
I don't think there's any way that that's going to happen next year. But, I mean, it would have to be adopted in the international rules of netball to do that. And sometimes that can take years, a year-long process to make changes to that international code of rules. It has been talked about before, and I think the last time the World Rules Panel considered it, they felt that it hadn't been trialled enough they just didn't have enough evidence whether to go ahead with it, but now they're going to get a lot more evidence. But I still think the core netball fans would, I don't think they'd embrace it, not at this stage.
Well, potentially we'll see what happens in the next 2 years as the teams get caught out onto the court. Te Kapa Tairanga already out on court, Stefan Schwartz in at wing defence. There on your screen is the home side, the Pulse, and that bright yellow behind Tairanga get ready to take the court. I'm excited for Venter. Bridget, as you mentioned, she's got some really, really good experience right throughout the world, but just that, I guess, that solid foundation, that post in the goal shooting circle, teaming up with Ikanasio, they could be a real threat in the ANZ Premiership this year.
Yeah, Venter's nice and tall. I think she's 1.92, something like that. And obviously, she must be thrilled that she is playing alongside Valerie Ikanasio, one of the best goal attacks in world netball. And, you know, the likes of Kiana Williams, she has been injured quite a lot in these last few years. So hopefully she will get on court at some stage. And she's another one who would just soak up all the advice from Ikanasio.
Venter there on your screen. Emma Thompson, the centre for the Pulse. She's a familiar name in Aotearoa, New Zealand, played for the Stars last year. She has suffered an ACL injury, so she's still coming back from that, but also kind of adds a bit of calmness to that mid-court position, given the likes of Maddie Gordon, Whitney Soonest now gone. Yeah,
I see Thompson as being very powerful. So she's playing at centre today, and I think she spent a lot of years actually playing over in Australia. She grew up in Australia but has New Zealand connections, and yeah, it was a shame. Her season was cut short with the Stars. That was her first ANZ Premiership season, and she's done well to rehabilitate from that ACL, so she'll just be so excited to be playing top netball again.
Pulse with the first centre pass going right to left on your screen. And we are underway. Looking for that connection early on down in that attacking end for the Pulse.
Well, too much over the head of Ikanasio. Just a bit of a miscommunication.
Gorman Brown, the new import in that wing attack for the Pulse. As you mentioned, Bridget, coming from the Sydney area, played for the New South Wales Swifts in the Suncorp Super Netball, so some experience there for them.
Oh, nice. Textbook work down in the shooting end.
And that's a connection that I'm talking about with this men's side. They just have the ball on a thread sometimes. No doubt we'll see that many times in this game this afternoon. Here in Ahuriri. Oh, Mason!
Oh, great. Away up.
Well, that's what she's known for, isn't she? And, you know, this is going to be a big year for Mason. She had the likes of Kelly Jury behind her last year, but now she really is the leader in that defensive end.
Yeah, absolutely. And she recently was named co-captain of the Pulse alongside Mila and Ignacio. So, yeah, taking on some leadership duties. Having to reset the Pulse, they're hesitating.
Puliata in that wing defence for the Pulse. She can transition to that centre wing attack position as well. Just getting stuck down that far side, far end. Finds a circle edge now. Venter with a nice hold, but
oh yeah, the goalkeeper just confused the space.
Yeah, that's what he's known for. Terahe Tamariki, great tip there. Just rolling around the body. Schwartz with the intercept.
Into Lockie McLaren, and Lockie McLaren, he's actually an NNL umpire. Yeah, he. I remember him as a 12-year-old down at the Wellington Netball courts, and he was umpiring Premier Women's games, and he was tiny. They were twice his size. He was umpiring Premier 1 and coaching some of those teams as well.
As Venter gets the first point on the board for the home side, the Pulse. Oh, unfortunately offside, but great effort there by Puliata.
Yeah, great effort from the wing defence. She got some good court time last year, Puliata. Coming back, could you believe it, from 3 ACL. So
crazy.
She deserves this.
Yeah. Commons in that goal keep for the Pulse. Young 19-year-old. Born in Brisbane. Played in the Australian under-19s. Oh, Tamariki again. Probably just forcing that pass into Venter. Oh, sweet shot there by McLaren. So, Tairanga with a early lead.
Great win on the ground from Puliata.
Thompson hitting the top of the circle. Perfect feeding position.
Nice shot from Venter. It was a good option to take the front ball.
Oh, Schwartz again, just getting a tip to the ball, running his feet through the line.
Thompson over to Venter.
Probably could have let that one go. Oh. Wow, that was a tricky pass there by Venter around the body.
Good position from Ignacio for that rebound.
Yeah, rebounding 101, boxing out the player. Oh, I'm loving the battle between Mason and Matuku. They actually are very familiar with each other, family, friends, growing up with each other in Taranaki. So, no doubt a friendly competition between these two this afternoon.
Disrupting again, Tairanga.
Oh, Kyle Owen, just his elevation, and that was a standing jump as well, but just the height that he gets on that, it's next level.
Matuku goes out. Oh yeah, well done, Pulse. God, he's struggling in this back third.
Well, the Tairanga just doing a really good job of filling the middle, but Pulse managing to break through.
Punching forward, Venter.
Just not dropping for the Pulse at the moment as much as I'd like.
Arm up from McLaren. Nice shooting action. Tairanga with the lead, 5-3.
And if you are just joining us, just a reminder of the format for this afternoon. It is a 60-minute game, but broken up into 10-minute periods. The first 3 being 1-point shots, and the last 5 minutes of those last 3 10-minute periods are all 2-point shots. So the super shot implemented in those periods.
Matuku helping out.
Oh.
The quick offload. I thought that wasn't going to make it, but it did.
Well, leave it to Matuku to just pull
Just
that
snatched
ball
it.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, cut out the middleman. Go straight to your goal shooter.
Well, McLaren's been a really solid option for them down that shooting circle. Not afraid to turn to the post when needed.
Oh, another miss. Pulse can't afford that. Yeah, too casual.
Oh, Commons. Oh, Mason, they were there, but great placement of pass by Clark. Great boxing out by Commons, just getting McLaren on her back.
Yeah, so these Australian defenders, they're going to have to get used to also, I guess, the zone style defence in New Zealand.
Yeah. Very different style compared to man on. There's another turnover ball there by the Pulse. Oh, the pass, but also the movement too.
Yeah, just the Pulse players were just a split second behind those passes.
So Tairanga leading by 6, 9-3 as we head into the final 2 minutes of this first period.
Oh, it's just not working, that pass.
They need to change it up. They need a front option. They've gone high for the last probably 6 periods of play, and it's getting eaten up every single time. But that's what pre-season is about, trying different options, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't.
Just frustrating for the goal kick. Just out of her reach every time.
Well, McLaren is doing a really good job of repositioning his body right at the last second, and that's when the space is opening up. Just catching Commons' blind side.
Nice work, Ignacio, just meeting the ball with conviction.
So under a minute left in this first period. Great hands there by Matuku.
Clark having to go back. Oh, that was an opportunity for the defender. Forcing it diagonal.
Thompson just needs to be careful on that 1 foot. Again, another turnover.
Yeah, she just had to go a bit harder into that ball.
Well, and Ignacio really had no other option. Everyone was wide. As McLaren will get the final shot of this first period. Well, there you have it. Tairanga starting strong, coming out with a convincing lead after the first period, 13-4. Plenty more netball action coming to you right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Mystics, Stars, Magic, Pulse, Tactics, Steel. Te Wānanga Raukawa Pre-Season Tournament live. YouTube, MāORI Plus, me whakaata MāORI.
Hey, Stefano, look who's in the house.
From the park to the city, stories told our way. Quick scroll, one tap, ka mau, kua uru mai koe.
Hey, I don't know.
Tō mātou reo,
Kia te manoarere, kia
tō mātou puku hohe,
A lot of eggplant emojis there, my
tō mātou tirohanga. Stream it, cast it, carry it with you. Download MāORI Plus on your devices.
Koe ārunga.
Kia kiri.
Kiri Raukawa ki MāORI Plus.
Te hui ngā te tini me te mana, kaupapa ahuri. Whakapiripiri mai, whakatatatata mai rā. ASB Polyfest 2026, ki MāORI Plus, me whakaata MāORI.
This is rhythm and legacy. This is harmony and haka. This is our culture on the home stage, loud and proud. Watch all 13 2026 Kapahaka Regionals streaming live ki MāORI Plus, me whakaata MāORI.
Hi out here.
Ko tahi atu. Me haro. Hey! Tahi, rua, toru.
Koina ke te tāhi. E whakapono ana hau, ma angi hei tongi te ao. Nei haro! Ka rawe! Ki te mahi tahi mātau, ka tēnā. Te tipea, pakātu mai tō tāna. Mahi tikana.
4 months' time, I've got to be good enough to go out there and perform.
When I was told of the calibre of tutors, tick, yes, I'll come.
Beautiful.
Learn to kind of sync with each other.
It's actually probably harder being the boy than it is playing rugby.
I'm very anxious when it comes to performance.
I might be bad now, but I'm going to get better.
Don't want to let my team down.
Nah, I'm loving this.
Yes!
You better go out there and be good.
It makes me really proud when my teammates can showcase our culture.
No mai hoki mai ki te second 10-minute period coming up. It is Te Wānanga or Raukawa Pulse playing a Tairanga, and Tairanga have got a big lead already. They've jumped out to a 13-4 lead. Cruz, when these teams met last year at the ANZ Pre-Season tournament, the Pulse struggled then, but this is why these women's teams want to play teams like Tairanga, right? They're going to learn from this.
They are. Obviously, the level is a lot higher in terms of the elevation from Te Kapa Tairanga as we get underway for the second 10-minute period. But as we mentioned, Bridget, Tairanga just come out with a convincing lead, currently leading 13-4. A few changes for Tairanga. Tongia coming on at wing defence. Robert King in at goal attack for Tairanga. And then Mackie in at goal defence with Carl Owen, the captain, slipping back to goal kick. And for Te Kapa Pulse, the changes, Southby on that goal attack, Venter moves back to goal shoot. As Commons comes out for an intercept. And Ngarimu in that wing defence.
Yeah, Grace Southby, she's played her netball down in Netball South. She's got some NNL experience and was a training partner for the Southern Steel, but she has just very recently signed on as a training partner for the Pulse, so she'll be relishing this opportunity.
And of course her mum, ex-Silver Ferns coach, Janine Southby. King for his first shot, makes it count. Oh, beautiful there by Commons.
She really got down low to cut that ball off. Well read.
And it's a long distance to travel, standing at 1.9 metres tall.
Venter, South African import, does well. Fed by the other import in the team, Lily Gorman-Brown from Australia. Puliata now at centre. Nice drive, South B.
Well, that's what I love about South B. Even though she lacks height, she's got really good change of direction. And
Yeah, she's good at finding gaps.
She is, and pretty accurate on her shot as well, I'll say.
Yeah, it's a shame for the Poles. They couldn't nail that shot. King outside, finds his feeders, back over to Matuku.
Great finish there by Matuku. And the centre pass, so Tairanga leading 16-5.
It's better defence here from the Poles. They're just holding up this ball slightly better than what they did in the first 10-minute period. Hesitation. Yeah, that was so well set up by the whole team defence there from the Poles, meant that Commons had half a chance.
Well, and what they did really nicely was actually played ball side, so it forced all the attacking options for Tairanga wide as that ball goes a little bit too far there for Puliata, but in that period before, that play before, really, really good defensive structure there from the Pulse.
And the Pulse this year have picked up assistant coach Liana Leota.
I mean, goodness me, what a game.
Yeah. So she was assistant coach at the Southern Steel last year on her return from, I think it was nearly a decade over in the UK, first as a player, then as a coach. She did actually have a series coaching the England Roses when the coach just took time out for that series. So, and Silver Fern's coaching experience now came in as interim coach, interim assistant coach at the back end of last year. So, yeah, she's been on a quick trajectory. Again, that high one's just not working into Venter.
Well, the placement just isn't right at the moment. That one is though.
Yeah.
Great shooter to shooter connection.
Leota on screen.
From the central region.
Yes, Palmy.
Yes, yeah. Down in the Palmerston North region.
Yeah,
I remember watching her in the Western Flyers back in the National Cup
Man,
days.
she must have been so young
Yeah,
then. Yeah, I think the move to the Pulse has meant that she's just closer to her family in general as well.
Oh, great pressure by Ngarimu. She's come on really well actually in the first couple of minutes, just tracking Clark nicely, just forcing that ball wide.
Yeah, that was great work. And Erira Ngarimu is one of those players that I guess has benefited from the fact that some of the top players from last year are now playing in the SSN competition. It has given more opportunities for younger players. So she spent some time in the Manawa team, the NNL, along with Maddie Thomas. Now she's got her break as the ANZ.
Again, just another turnover by Clark. So really good pressure there by the defensive end for the Pulse.
Yeah, less definitive down in that attacking end from Tairanga since those changes were made perhaps. That's better.
Yeah.
Less before, oh, there we go. He was like, no, you're not going to have that ball.
Not today. What a block there by Owens.
Managed to get it back though, the Pulse.
Oh, and he turns it over again.
Quick release over to Matuku. We've got a timeout here.
Team timeout.
even. So each team is allowed to call one timeout of 90 seconds.
On Monday the 23rd of March as well as Tuesday the 24th of March as well. For more information, please head over to your Hawke's Bay and Netball website itself.
So 4 minutes left in this second 10-minute period. Tairanga lead 18-6, but Crew's slightly better from the pulse this quarter.
Yeah, definitely down that defensive end. Certainly, as I mentioned, just playing on ball side and forcing those options wide. But down that attacking end as well, I feel like they're just starting to find the placement a little bit better. You almost have to push the ball further than what you calculated when you are playing against men, just because of the elevation and I guess their physicality. So we're starting to see that coming along nicely for the Pulse.
Before I forget to mention it, got 2 birthdays today in the Pulse camp. Anna Andrews Tasola, the coach, and Holly Commons. So Hari Hurito
Kia
to them.
raua. Yeah.
Pulse with the centre pass. Tuliata trying to get that ball down to her shooters.
South Beat for her first shot. And it's a beauty as well.
Yeah. It was so high.
Yeah, as I mentioned, she's got a really nice shooting motion on her.
Clark down the line to Matuku. On one leg, the feed, but it's safe. Safely into the hands of Matuku.
Good little flick pass there by King.
Quick work.
Yeah, great give and get. And a great feed.
Oh, I thought he was going to get there. That was just so nicely weighted. And Grace Southby again, she's doing well. Man, she's crafty.
I honestly, and I look, some people may say, you know, you're calling this too early, but I really believe she could be a silver fin one day. I think she adds something different to that mid-court goal attack position. Very accurate as well.
It's a good flat ball into Matuku. Struggling to get out of the centre third. Pressure from...
big challenge there by Tongia. I know what it feels like. I had to play against him last year.
Like being hit with a brick wall.
No, literally, it is. And he's a human backpack as well. He's so fit and does such a great job of just tracking you right up until the very last second. So just over 2 minutes left. Tairanga still leading by 12, 20-8.
That's better. Venter presenting forward to the ball and well finished.
And really good angles and movement of the ball as well, utilising the triangle just to get the safer option.
Quick work, Elliot Clark.
Another high shot there by Matuku.
Yeah, Matuku, he was named New Zealand Men's Player of the Year, I think, at the National Netball Awards in 2023. Southby, the connection with Gorman Brown, back out again.
Very patient as well, not afraid to go back to the line.
Oh, she does well to keep that in and turn and throw straight away. Great work from Puliata on the sideline.
Well, that was a bit of a pray and hope pass by Mason, but it found Puliata in the corner.
Yeah, Commons just caught sort of stuck in no man's land there.
Yeah, and a little bit too flat on her angle as well. Probably just need to drop one shoulder so she could see her player and the ball.
Get away with that one, the Pulse. Don't know why she didn't just shoot that.
You could probably sense Owen behind her.
Right, yeah, true.
Trying to get
she
a
wanted
block.
to shake him off.
Yeah, fair enough. Just over 10 seconds left. What can Tairanga do? So there you have it, another strong quarter there by Tairanga, currently leading 23-11. Great netball action in that second 10-minute period. Bridget, what I think do the Poles need to do to change that in the third period?
They need to get that ball into Venter, but she needs to present. She needs to show that she's a good option. We'll go to a quick break and then we'll return for the third 10-minute period.
Mystics, stars, magic, pulse, tactics, steel. Te Wānanga Raukawa Pre-Season Tournament live. YouTube, MāORI Plus, me whakaata Māori.
Hey, Stefano, look who's in the house.
From the park to the city, stories told our way. Quick scroll, one tap, ka mau, kua uru mai koe.
Hey, ata koe.
Tō mātou reo.
Go te manoarere, go.
Tō mātou puku hohe.
So a lot of eggplant emojis there, my
Tō mātou tirohanga. Stream it, cast it, carry it with you. Download MāORI Plus on your devices.
Koe ārunga.
Ia kiri, rawa kolu. Tino ngā wari.
Kiri rawa kolu ki MāORI Plus.
Te hui ngā te tini me te mana, kaupapa ahuri. Whakapiripiri mai, whakatatatata mai rā. ASP Polyfest 2026 ki MāORI Plus me whakaata Māori.
This is rhythm and legacy. This is harmony and haka. This is our culture on the home stage, loud and proud. Watch all 13 2026 Kapahaka Regionals streaming live ki MāORI Plus me whakaata Māori.
Hai autia.
Ko tahi atu, me haro.
Hey! Tahi, rua, toru.
Kuina ke te tāhi. E whakapono ana hau, mā-angi hei tohu te ao.
Me haro. Ka rawe. Ki te mahi taki mātai, ka tēnei. Te tika, pakātu mai tōtara. Mahi tikana.
In 4 months' time, I've got to be good enough to go out there and perform.
When I was told of the calibre of tutors, tick, yes, I'll come.
Beautiful.
Learn to kind of sync with each other.
It's actually probably harder being the boy than it is playing rugby.
I'm very anxious when it comes to performance.
I might be bad now, but I'm going to get better.
Don't want to let my team down.
Nah, I'm loving this.
Yes!
You better go out there and be good.
It makes me really proud when my teammates can showcase our culture.
no mai hoki mai ki te third 10-minute period. It's a pre-season game between Te Wānanga or Raukawa Pulse and Tairanga. And Tairanga are leading 23-11. But Cruiser Pulse was slightly better in that second quarter, and yeah, hopefully they can be a bit more competitive.
Yeah, I think down in that attacking end, certainly they found their options a little bit easier, utilising the angles. But I think probably just their shooting percentage needs to come up a little bit, a few missed shots in both the first and second period, and also just those kind of loose turnover boards, potentially like that one.
Yeah, I mean, I think the scoreline could be more like 22-15 or 16.
Yeah.
It would look a whole lot better if they had landed those shots.
Let's not forget, obviously, the coaching staff for Te Wānanga Raukawa Pulse are making changes every period so far, and that can hinder those connections. So we'll see what happens in this 10-minute period.
That's a strong hold from Venter.
And
Just moving at the last second.
Yeah, really good strong hold and a really great finish as well. Exactly what they need. Michael Clark moving in that wing attack. King still at goal attack. Thompson still goal shoot. So fairly similar lineup for Tairanga in this period.
Maddie Thomas has come on at goal defence for the Pulse. No, my bad. Goal keep.
Goal kick, yeah. Another player coming back from injury.
No way that Ignacio was going to pass that over that guard.
Again, really good feed, but nice high hold as well by Venter, giving herself enough room to just move onto the baseline.
Oh, nearly out of court. Yes. Ngarimu and Mason doing a lot of work to bring this ball down court.
Well, great transition of ball from the defence to attack. That's the kind of things we want to see from the Pulse. Doing the pre-movement, getting off the player, creating that space.
Bounce passes. You don't normally see them in mid-court.
Well, when you're playing against men, you kind of have to go to the floor rather than going up in the air just because of the elevation.
And the wingspan of the guys.
Ignacio doing a good job of just blocking out Owens.
Oh, what a fantastic pickup from Maddie Thomas. She came around the blind side. I don't think the player knew she was coming.
Paris Mason, it looked like it took her all of the energy that she had to get that ball off. What I like about this build-up from the Pulse is that even though it's taking a number of passes, they just
and then you say that, yeah.
But I was just about to say they're just very patient. Oh, Thomas again.
Yeah. Yeah, great timing from the goalkeep. First year, signing an ANZ Premiership contract. Tairanga lead 24-15. Oh, they need more options. Pulse.
Well, Tairanga playing that kind of six-pack or box defense where everyone fills the middle.
getting a hand in there, Tairanga. Matuku, he has been so solid with his accuracy today.
And here we go, team timeout for the home side, the Pulse. The difference is 10, so the Pulse doing a really good job of kind of bringing that lead down a little bit. What would be your comments or your thoughts to the Pulse if you were the coach, Bridget, at this team timeout?
Oh, I think the key would probably just be offering more options on attack. You know, you see them getting a little bit of a roll on, and then it all sort of unravels when there isn't that second or third option, and you have to provide that when you're playing against the opposition that they're coming up against today.
Yep, I would agree. Down the other end for this team on your screen, Tairanga probably just doing a little bit more pre-movement and getting those easy options in front. At times they're just kind of getting caught away from the ball. You can see on your screen there in the middle, their coach, head coach, Ellie College, just giving a ton of direction to her team, which is what we love to see. Probably, I mean, I would say as a current men's player, ex-men's player, I don't know, I would rate her as probably one of the best coaches that we have in Aotearoa.
Oh, okay.
And in terms of the men's game, she's very technical, but also the way that she brings people together, creates that unity in the team, as I was speaking about in the warm-up. I believe that she's got some really good skills as a coach.
Do you think that it is different coaching a men's team to a women's team?
Yeah, and I've spoken about this time and time again, but you don't really have a lot of structure in the men's game, where you kind of have a bit of structure in the women's game. So it's kind of, you really have to adapt to what men do well. You know, some things that men do well, potentially women don't. Some things that women do well, potentially men don't. So it's about finding those differences as Puliata gets pulled for a
Yeah, that was such a good steal, but
replay.
she just, yeah, couldn't do it clean.
great pressure there by King.
Yeah, that bounce pass was just really out of the reach of Gorman Brown.
Oh, big call there. Clark getting called for holding on the circle edge.
Nice work from Ignacio. She presented forward, made sure that it was a safe pass, and finished it off with a shot.
So 10 the difference. Don't forget, we do have the 2-point super shot coming in the last 3 periods of this game. So plenty of time for the home side to make up the difference. Unlucky. Just those kind of mistakes that they just need to rectify and fix. But that was a really good first and second phase.
Yeah, the Tairanga are definitely pushing, forcing the Pulse into a lot of mistakes. Just a bit late, Thomas. I've hardly seen Matuku have to leave that semicircle. It's just like, it's so structured down there.
So structured. Oh, unlucky. Stepping court. Yeah, aside from having a really good shot as well, he has a really good brain. Like, he has really good netball smarts down that attacking end, and knows how to balance the court, knows how to play with his feeders outside of the circle.
And it's congested down in that shooting circle at times for the Pulse. They just can't break free from Tairanga.
Yeah, again, another turnover. So just under 2 minutes left. Tairanga leading by 12, 28-16.
Nice roll from King, and he works his way, burrows his way into the goal post, but a missed shot snapped up by the Pulse. Stuck on that sideline, the Pulse. Brown looking for options, having to go lateral. It's dangerous, but they hold on to it, the poke.
Well, you can see Owens looking for that all day. Just wants that ball lifted, but...
Yeah, punching forward, Venter, that's a good decision. Not there for the rebound, though, the Pulse.
Look at that, 2 passes and they're already down the attacking end. Ngātaku's been very accurate this afternoon. Wouldn't expect anything less.
Having to work this ball around in the centre third again, the Pulse. Oh, he just about had it. Contact call. Puliata and Ikanasi all working together. So 29-17, Tairanga lead to Wānanga or Raukawa Pulse. That's half time here in Ahuriri Napier. We're going to take a break and be back for the second half in about 10 minutes.
Kia ora, ko Taiaho. Ko taku papa kāinga tēnei, te wāhi rawe rawa ki au o tēnei ao. Kei konei māua ko taku tupuna whaia e noho ana. He whakatupu kai tā māua mahi mā te iwi. Te kāinga. Ko te mahi kai nei, he mahi kara kia kē. Kua maia tēnei, taku hoa pūmau.
Keiko, hira!
He karanga matua tēnei noa maia. Komi kairi, he kai mahi pāmu. Kei ware ware koe, ko Taiaho.
Hey!
Koa maia tēnei.
Hey!
Hakuaroha matua, taitoko.
Hey! Kare!
Kua taiti kāinga tairua toru.
Hey, hara tu korua nā kai te ahi amu nei.
Ko Nan tēnei, ko mātou pau toko manawa. Ko ana karakia e tiaki ana I te ora o te pāmune.
Nei, nei, nei.
Ko tō māua papa kāinga mi haro rawa tēnei.
Oi!
Nan, e pai ana kia moia a mai aki konei?
A Maia, haere mai, me whakahoki a te tokorua rā.
Kua Nan.
Kare he raruraru kia au.
Kua kōrero korua kia Nan mo te peka rā.
Te hea peka tērā e moko.
Aloha mai, Nan. He mea tūkono noa. Hau tōko.
Oh, taku aroha a Maia. He rā noa pōpō, ne?
Aloha mai tā. Ka kitea ia koe a popo.
A popo Nan.
Ai. E tai, haere ki te tini o ka kahu. A tai ka hoki mai ki te tiki mai i nei. E hari atu ki te whatahoko kai mo te ahiahi nei. Ka mutu, ka tūtake anō tāua. Taua pekara, ne?
He ngā wari rawa tēnei.
Ānei tēnei. Ta koe e ware. Me mau kapu ina pākoe ki te tonga nei. Ki te kore. Kararu koe.
Ka pai te mahi tahi ki a koe, Paura. Rihe ko.
Ka marama te tonga tua uri pai o. Hakaorangi ana tuku iho mai ai o. Tuturu whakamaua kia tina. Haumi e hui e taiki e. Ko pai koe nai. Ko rāti ni.
Mīharo.
Tēnā hara mai koe. Kia kaha koe ki te kuhu i a koe. Te tiaki i ngā whenga nei. Moio koe. Kua tā ki te wā. Me whakamātau i a
Mā koe
koe.
te siro.
Ki te peha tō. Te mauri o ngā whenua nei. Ai, kare wata, mokopuna e nei rā, kare moio ki te whetarina kohatu katoa.
Kia ora. Pai ana koe?
Kei hea ke te pākeke o te whare nei. Kia ora! Kia ora rā!
Ah, kia ora hoki ki a koe.
Kia ora e kui. Ko Grace, tōku ingoa. Ka mutu, kei au, te huarahi e whaimoni ai koe. I huroa hau i te kitenga tuatahi o tēnei whenua. Ina rā, ko ia tēnei, ko te...
Ka tipi ai kona Grace. Grace? I nei whenua, he whenua tuku iho mai rāno, e hara mo te hoko.
Ko te mea ke?
Nā mehe mo te peka mai, engari, he nui a mātou mahi ko aku moko puna i te rā nei. Nō reira, niai. Hai reira.
Taku aroha e kui. He Pākihi whānau, taku Pākihi. Me te aha, ko te whānau te mea nui rawa ki a mātou. Pēnā i a koe nei. Tātou tonu au, ka ware. Anei, nā tōku whānau ki tōu whānau. He pohu mo te pono o takutake. He koha. A tāhua, ne. Rapua he iringa pai mōna.
He anu tēnā tonga.
Ai. Tēnā koe mo te meana.
Tērā pia, ka huri o whakaaro me wai anō mai.
Mai. Ngā rā, mua. He toki kia nen ki te tākaro tēnehi. Ngā rangi whakatā, kua hara mai a koro ki te mātakitaki mai ia. Kare kōrero mai. Kare paku aha. Tino kino ke te whakamā o koro.
Kāha.
O i tētahi rangi. Ia hua panoni o ku whakaro. Ka pāu au. Te pōro. Ka pagaru mai nā toto. Ka tahi ka rere mai a koro. Te mau mai tana ai ki hā iu whikiru nei taku ihu. Ka mutu nānau i ari atu ki te hohi pera.
Ka tahi kāha.
Ka tango whakāhua. Ka tirohi au nā tāku tā. Ka mutu ka haere atu rātou. Me nā nehi. Tō rātou nā hokinga mai. Kāri whakapono. Kua...
Ora ke tō ihu.
Ai, ko pai. Kāre e toto i runga i te aikiha. Kua... Moke moke au ki aia. Ka nui tana roha ki tēnei whenua. Me tana ki mai anō ki au. Kia eke koe ki te wā e tikāna mō, me hoatu au tēnei taonga ki a koe.
Tia tāhua hoki. Ka whakatipua te taonga nei i au, pēnei a koe me tō aikiha?
I kau. Engari, ka āwhinahi a koe ki te whai i tō ake mana.
Hara mai. Ngā mihi koro.
He taonga mana nui, tēnā. He haipapa nui. Ana, me mutu tō whawhatiraka. Ma! Pō Māori e?
Tai ana tōku aroha mōu ki hea?
Te marama.
Hoki mai ki te second half. We have 30 minutes of netball left, and a reminder that the 60-minute pre-season game has been broken down into 6 periods of 10 minutes. But the difference now is that the 2-point shot will come into play in the last 5 minutes of these segments, and crews given that the Pulse are down 29-17, a chance for them to catch up, but Tairanga are pretty good at those long shots too.
Yeah, well, I think the two kind of shooting weapons in both these teams for the Pulse, for the home side, Emilio Enakanacio, who's on that goal attack, and for Tairanga, Thompson Matuku in that goal attack as well. So no doubt the feeders, their partners will look to these two players to shoot those 2-point shots.
Tairanga get us underway in the second half. Oh, that's a long pass, risky. McLaren holds on to it. No.
Caught for a step, yeah.
So that's one of the changes. Lockie McLaren back on at goal shoot.
Robert King, he was in the shooting end in the first half. Now he's in the defensive end in that wing defence. So very versatile, very strong down both ends.
Ignacio, she was one of the strongest proponents of the 2-point shot last year. I think she might have been second or third or overall.
No surprises with that one.
Yeah.
Oh, nice feed.
Matuku back out at goal attack.
Nice finish there by McLaren. He's been great this afternoon. Very accurate. Thoughts on Gorman Brown, Bridget, and just kind of how she's slotted herself into this Pulse side, coming from that kind of Australian style of play. Doesn't look out of place as much as you probably think.
No, I think that she will develop more punch and definition with her movements as the season goes on. I still think it looks like she's sort of feeling her way around the new players that are around her.
Yeah.
Frustration from Paris Mason. It just felt so futile.
Yeah. So the wall being played by Tairanga on that one. Just the goal of it is either create a turnover or force the ball back like they did.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I thought she might have just managed to stay onside, but she's got her squat in for the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he gave himself plenty of space, McLaren, to drop into the sweet spot.
So still 12 points the difference. Tairanga in the lead, 32-20. I think this attacking end for Tairanga probably maybe the strongest combination that we've had so far in the game. They're just finding that circle edge in one or two phases, and the ball going into the likes of McLaren is fairly easy at the moment.
Yeah, the lines they're running are more definitive,
yep,
for sure. So congested down there, but she manages to present well to that ball, Benta. Burrowing his way in, and the quick offload. Oh. Thomas just pushing their arm away.
Yeah, getting tangled up down that end. So 30 seconds left before the first super shot period.
Oh, so quick. Get away with it, Pulse.
Super shot line.
Well, there you have it, super shot period. Oh, what a take. So strong in there, and the layup.
That was a great take because Thompson had a great line to cut that off.
Well, he kind of had to move into it rather than waiting for the ball to come to him.
Thompson, top of the circle, swings it left. Was up in the air, just a fraction. They'll get away with it, the Pulse. Ignacio goes for it. Snaffled by Tairanga. She just had to move her feet, Mason.
Yeah.
Just too much of a lunge.
Yeah, just reaching around the body rather than, as you mentioned, her feet. So Tairanga pushed that lead out to 14. 36-22, just over 3.5 minutes left. 4-2. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful shot, McLaren.
He's been fantastic this afternoon.
Venter in the super shot zone. It's a high arc. Too much.
Well, I think she's probably worrying about the defender in front of her rather than just focusing on her rhythm and the release of the ball.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, the layup. Teetering on the baseline. Great work from McLaren. Spilling over the baseline. Pulse need to score off this.
Nice movement. Ignacio pulling one player off. Good finish there as well by the home side.
Oh, that's risky. On the angle. They still have it, Pulse.
What they need, yeah, nothing on. Two covered Ngarimu on the transverse line.
Oh, great steal from Thompson in the middle. Yeah, Gorman-Brown really needed to punch in to receive that pass.
Well, there's two options. She did a really good job of pulling the player away, so that gives it room for either the goal attack or goal shooter to go through. Oh, Thompson again. Or, as you mentioned, Bridget, cut back to the pass. But I don't think they quite understand what each other's doing at the moment. So, you know, there's not that connection down this attacking end.
Got a substitution here for Tairanga.
Schwartz coming on at centre, Tongia to the bench.
Yeah, I remember Schwartz from last year's pre-season tournament in Ōtaki. He was an absolute menace.
Yeah, he's incredible. Great player for the two.
Pulse struggling to get this ball down court with any kind of speed. Nice punch forward, Ignacio. Look how that's opened everything up, but they just couldn't connect that final pass.
And meanwhile, look at the speed there by Tairanga. 3 passes and they're down and attacking end.
It's amazing how that one punch forward from Ignacio, the quick turn and release, just like opened it
Changes,
up so quickly.
Yeah. Well, 18 the difference now.
So that is the fourth 10-minute period, and Tairanga are really cruising here. They are in the box seat, leading 41-23. We're going to take a quick break and be back soon.
Mystics, stars, magic, pulse, tactics, steel. Te Wānanga Raukawa Pre-Season Tournament live. YouTube, MāORI Plus, me whakata Māori.
Hey, Stefano, look who's in the house.
From the park to the city, stories told our way. Quick scroll, one tap, kamo, kua uru mai koe.
Hey, tēnā koe.
Tō mātou reo.
Kia te manoarere, kia.
Tō mātou puku hohe.
So what eggplant emojis there, my
Tō mātou tirohanga. Stream it, cast it, carry it with you. Download MāORI Plus on your devices.
Koe ārunga. Ia kiri. Kiri Raukawa ki MāORI Plus.
Te hui ngā te tini, me te mana, kaupapa ahuri. Whakapiripiri mai, whakatatatata mai rā. ASB Polyfest 2026, ki MāORI Plus, me whakaata Māori.
This is rhythm and legacy. This is harmony and haka. This is our culture on the home stage, loud and proud. Watch all 13 2026 Kapahaka Regionals, streaming live ki MāORI Plus, me whakaata Māori.
Pai autia.
Ko tahi atu. Me haro. Hey! Tahi, rua, toru. Kuina ke te tāhi. E whakapono ana hau, ma'angi hei tohu te ao. Nei haro! Ka rawe! Ki te mahi tahi mātou, ka tēnā. Te tika, pakātu mai tō tāna. Mahi tikana.
For 4 months' time, I've got to be good enough to go out there and perform.
When I was told of the calibre of tutors, it's like, yes, I'll come.
Beautiful.
Learn to kind of sync with each other.
It's actually probably harder being the boy than it is playing rugby.
I'm very anxious when it comes to performance.
I might be bad now, but I'm going to get better.
Don't want to let my team down.
Nah, I'm loving this.
Yes! You better go out there and be good.
It makes me really proud when my teammates can showcase our culture.
No mai hoki mai ki te fifth 10-minute period. It is Te Wānanga o Raukawa Pulse against Tairanga, and Tairanga leading 41-23. Cruise after a pretty brutal fourth 10-minute period for the Central Pulse. They only scored 6.
6 compared to 22 for Tairanga, so I guess that tells you everything you need to know with kind of which way the momentum is going in this game. Of course, 2 more 10-minute periods left, 2 more super shot periods left. But if the Pulse want to get back in this game, they need to kind of go for those long shots and only those long shots in these last 2 periods.
Absolutely. We've got a Pepe delivering the ball.
It's not mine. So Elliot Clark back on at wing attack for Tairanga.
Robert King back on at goal attack.
Yeah, great call there. Well, correct call, should I say. Just McLaren just using his body to push the defender off remark in the air. Commons on at goal keep.
Thompson, that's a big ball to Venter, but she was alone. Nice work from the South African import.
Oh, what a feed, what a drive. Gorman Brown. And the finish. So that's better there from the Pulse, getting 2 in a row.
Yeah, we've really seen that this whole game. It's a massive ball to McLaren. He manages to keep it live. So you can still see the strapping she's got around her left knee.
And it takes a while to find the confidence as well to play at this level after an injury like an ACL. Just figuring out what your body can do, what it can't do, the pressure that you put your body under. As Clark gets a beautiful tip there. So the difference, 18 again.
Clark finds McLaren, back to Clark.
Overload, set play there by the Pulse, just playing down one side. Actually worked really effective. There you go, straight into Venter.
Yeah, it just put the Tairanga on the back foot from the get-go.
Yeah. Oh, Commons, beautiful footwork. Coming around the body, getting the tip.
Venter, great confident shot. We've seen that play a lot with Ekanasio just coming over the line in the last second.
Yeah, she's leaving the wing attack to kind of draw as many defenders as she can on that first second. And then Ekanasio filling the gaps. Great challenge here by Mackie on the circle edge. And there's some long, widthy passes down this attacking end for the Pulse, going from one side to the other. She's finding her confidence at the post as Venter.
Blacked King.
Nice communication there by Mason, just telling Commons where to go.
So last 5 minutes of this period, so it means 2 points are on offer for shots from this zone. Venter's going to have a go off the rim.
Just the awareness of Owen to just tip that to Tamariki. King for 2. And makes it count. Yeah, everyone was looking at the umpire.
A little bit of a fumble. Maybe some justice for Pulse there.
I've just been kind of watching the work that Emilio Nicanasio does and just the experience that she has down that attacking end and her drive. She kind of like drives and slows down a little bit just to put the defender on her back, and then she accelerates again right at the last second to get a clean ball. And it's those kind of things that kind of take you from one level, you know, the ANZ, up to kind of the Silver Ferns level where you start developing your game and adding in those little increments to make you a better player.
She is absolutely world class, and you know, let's hope we might see her in the black dress again.
Yes, that would be great. Of course, the Commonwealth Games later this year. So just over 3 minutes left in this second to last 10-minute period. Oh, there's a lot of footwork calls in this period.
Yeah, and under no pressure either.
Yeah.
Good pressure from Commons.
Nice transition there by the Pulse.
Yeah, she just lost sight of that ball, Venter.
For 2.
It's good pressure, good effort from Commons.
And she's getting some really nice hand to the ball in this period. I'd have to say probably that combination between herself and Mason would be probably the starting defensive pairing in the ANZ Premiership. As Tairanga just find the post after a few attempts to get there in the end.
Clark, he's been really great today in that wing attack position.
Just leading by example, taking control when he needs to, pulling out if it's too crowded, just really understanding and playing that wing attack position nicely. Difference 19 now, just over a minute to go, 49-30. Oh, no.
Nice one, Venter.
Yeah, make that 49-32. So 17 the difference.
Oh, that was excellent work from Emma Thompson.
Nice hands by Venter.
Oh, too flat, but they keep a hold of it, Pulse.
So 20 seconds, what can Tairanga do? Nice drive again by Clark. McLaren for two.
He'll have another go, McLaren. He makes sure of it. And it is Tairanga leading Pulse 50-32. We've just got one 10-minute period left. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back soon.
Mystics, stars, magic, pulse, tactics, steel. Te Wānanga Raukawa Pre-Season Tournament live. YouTube MāORI Plus me whakaata Māori.
Hey, Stefano, look who's in the house.
From the park to the city, stories told our way. Quick scroll, one tap, ka mau, kua uru mai koe.
Hey, ata nā koe.
Tō mātou reo.
Kia au te manoarere, kia au.
Tō mātou puku hohe.
So a lot of eggplant emojis there, my
Tō mātou tirohanga. Stream it, cast it, carry it with you. Download MāORI Plus on your devices.
Koe ārunga. Ia kiri. Rawa kolu.
E tino ngā wari.
Kiri rawa kolu. Ki MāORI Plus.
Te hui ngā te tini me te mana. Kaupapa ahuri. Whakapiripiri mai, whakatatatata mai rā. ASB Polyfest 2026. Ki MāORI Plus, me whakaata Māori.
This is rhythm and legacy. This is harmony and haka. This is our culture on the home stage, loud and proud. Watch all 13 2026 Kapahaka Regionals streaming live ki MāORI Plus me whakaata Māori.
Hai autia.
Ko tahi hatu. Me haro.
Hey!
Tahi, rua, toru.
Koina ke te tāhi. E whakapono ana hau, mā-angi hei tohu te ao.
Haro.
Ka rawe.
Ki te mahi tahi mātou, ka tēnā. Te tika, whakaatu mai tō taha. Mahi tika ana.
In 4 months' time, I've got to be good enough to go out there and perform.
When I was told of the calibre of tutors, tick, yes, I'll come.
Beautiful.
Learn to kind of sync with each other.
It's actually probably harder doing the poi than it is playing rugby.
I'm very anxious when it comes to performance.
I might be bad now, but I'm going to get better.
Don't want to let my team down.
Nah, I'm loving this.
Yes! You better go out there and be good.
It makes me really proud when my teammates can showcase our culture.
No mai hoki mai ki te final 10-minute period. Pre-season game between Te Wānanga Raukawa Pulse and Tairanga. Coming from Ahuriri Napier, and it is Tairanga in the box seat leading 50-32. Crews 10 minutes left. Pulse, what can the Pulse try and get out of this final?
Well, that previous period was actually better from the Pulse, getting 9 points in that one, finding a lot more connection down the attacking end. For the final period, I think just defensively, just smothering the ball, maybe putting hands over so they can't find that easy pass into the shooter, but certainly carrying on what they were doing down this attacking end.
Thompson, oh, she balked 2 or 3 times. How ball.
Yeah, that needed to go on that first one. Puliata just screaming at the ball as it goes over the top of her.
Changes for Tairanga, Thompson Matuku goal shoot, Lockie McLaren, goal tip.
Puliata's been strong today.
She has, specifically bringing that ball through the court as Mason takes a tumble.
Yeah, tricky from McLaren, just faking out Commons. Just addressing something on the surface.
What, just Mason's probably sweat marks after she fell over.
Clark's been strong outside the circle, really servicing his shoot as well.
Yeah, just always been an option.
Yeah, risky pass down to Venter.
Yeah, good bit. Gorman Brown doing a really good job of just passing and cutting to try and get onto the top of the circle. As we all know, circle edge is the best feeding position.
Offside call. Oh, nice roll in the middle. Oh, straight in the middle of the two defenders.
Yeah, perfect placement there by Schwartz. Again, the rebound there by McLaren. He's been great this afternoon. I feel like he's been probably the unsung hero in this team. Hasn't seen a lot of court time in previous years, but great to see him really take control and step up to the mark in that goal shoot position.
Yeah, nice work from Ikanasio, punching forward, turning fully and seeing Venter. No doubt these players will be starting to get a little bit tired at this stage. 60-minute game.
Yeah.
He saw that coming. He probably just left a fraction too late.
There's so much lifted board down this attacking end as well. It's giving the defenders opportunity to come out and hunt. So 20 the difference, 55 Tairanga, 35 Pulse.
Oh, Thompson, can she turn and pass? Oh, she did a clever bounce pass to get around the centre. super shot is in play, but McLaren won't have a go at it because he's just been caught for stepping.
Nice transition there by the Pulse for 2 points. Venter.
Those high passes are making you nervous.
They are. I'm like living on the edge of my seat when I see that ball go in the air. Just because they're so floaty at times.
Yeah. Venter did well to find that baseline.
Another break for Clark, second of this period.
Yeah, they spilt the ball, Pulse. Oh, nice work, Puliata.
Oh, what a beautiful shot. Nothing but net. So the lead creeping out just a little bit more, 22 now. The difference, Tairanga comfortably in the lead.
Icinasio's going to go for the super shot, just bounces off the rim. Oh, good pressure from Emma Thompson. They hold on to it, Tairanga. Commons is stuck out. That's not ideal. Yeah, good pressure over the shot and finishing with the rebound, Commons. It's just that reach of those players.
Yeah, and clearing the arms as well, getting the ball up, not passing it from the chest. He would call that a pass.
With the stepping pull.
Nice take there by Puliata.
She wants it low, Venter. It's the safest place for it. Pulse just haven't shot as well as they would have liked to in this game.
No, certainly not. Whereas down the other end, it's just easy as that.
.42 seconds left in this game. Nice that this game has been played in Ahuriri Napier, which is all part of the central zone, geographically speaking.
Yeah, probably the first time in a while it's been here. I need to take it to my hometown in Taranaki. I'd love to see a game there.
Oh, that's a shame because that was a great fake pass from Thompson. Te Wānanga o Raukawa Pulse 58-38, a 20-goal win for Tairanga Cruise. A very convincing performance from them.
Very convincing performance, but as we mentioned at the start, Bridget, this is what these pre-season games are about, trying combinations, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. Obviously a lot to work on for the Pulse, but they've got next week down in Otaki, and then 4 more weeks before the ANZ Premiership, so they'll walk away happy still.
Ka mihi nui Cruise, Takata Māori, me Te Wānanga o Raukawa, kei ware. Don't forget, next weekend, the 8th edition of the pre-season tournament down in Otaki. Join us in, we're going to have coverage of every single game. Ka mihi nui koutou, mā te wā.
As well as